Hey, you guys, I got some bad news.
Well, that's no way to sell newspapers. Why don't you try extra, extra? Read all about it.
Oh, Monica's restaurant got a horrible review.
Oh, no.
Why?
I didn't want her to see it, so I ran around the neighborhood and bought all the copies I could find.
I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
Joey, come on, there's no way.
Hey. Oh my God. Look at all the newspapers. It must be a good review. Is it great?
Dang, she's gonna be crushed.
Oh, dear God.
But the good news is no one in a 2-block radius will ever know.
What about the rest of Manhattan?
Yeah, they all know.
There is no such thing as bad press.
You don't think that the chef's mahi-mahi was awful? Is bad press?
I didn't write it.
What is he right? Am I awful?
You listen to me, okay? And I'm not just saying this because I'm your friend. I'm saying it because it's the truth. Your food is abysmal.
Joey.
That's not a good word, Joey.
There's a smiley face after he said it. He just, he was so happy.
You're not always gonna be perfect.
Oh, she's starting to worry. Oh my.
I'm freaking out.
Are ya?
My due date is in 1 week.
What are you doing?
1 week.
Days.
Okay, look, I had a lot of water before I went to bed. Can we do this after?
No, Ross. Please, come on. We do not have any of the big stuff that we need. We do not have a changing table. We do not have a crib.
I would have thought they would have that already.
You should mention diapers. We have plenty of time. There's a great baby furniture store on West 10th. Tomorrow we will go there and we'll get you everything we need, okay?
Okay, thank you. That's great. Thank you. Wait, we're in West 10th because there's a really cute shoe store that has like the...
Okay. If you're gonna do this, then I'm gonna go do that. So.
Oh, wait, Ross, I'm sorry, one more thing. Our situation, you know, what we mean to each other. I mean, we're having this baby together, you know, and we live together. Isn't that weird?
Well,
I'm just kidding. You can go pee.
Oh, dang. I feel like they're
so.
setting it up. It has to be the next couple episodes.
Like, if the baby comes and it doesn't happen, I'm gonna have so many questions.
Now that you're here.
How come you're not going?
I can't. I've got a job interview I gotta get ready for.
I thought you already have a job.
And people say you don't pay attention. No, this is a much better job. It's vice president of a company that does data reconfiguration and statistical factoring for other companies.
Wow, how do you know how to do that?
That's what I do now.
Hey, Joey.
At least Joey knew he had a job.
I'm getting my revenge.
You cooked them?
Before we go to the movies, I want to go by there and make him try my bouillabaisse again. Oh, cannot wait to read the front page of the Post tomorrow. Restaurant reviewer admits.
You really do live in your own little world, don't you?
That'd be great if he actually changes his mind.
Do you want these things delivered, Mr. and Mrs. Geller?
Oh. No. No. We are not married.
We are having a baby together, but we're not involved. We were seeing each other a while ago, but then we were just friends, and then there was one drunken night.
You're not making this better.
Her.
Yes, stranger, we'd like this delivered, please.
Yeah. There you go, Ross.
Picked out a lot of our dinosaur items.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's one of the reasons why we are not a couple.
Oh, come on.
Is it really?
Those. I'm a paleontologist.
That is so cool.
Oh, yeah, don't get too worked up over it. I mean, it sounds like he's a doctor, but he's...
Wait, is she gonna try to, like, hit on him?
No, I'm fascinated by paleontology. Have you read the new Walter Alvarez book?
Oh, boy.
I teach it in my class.
Oh, my God. Standing at a cash register, I'm holding a credit card, and I'm bored.
I could tell you work out.
Here we go. Rachel's looking.
Rachel.
Like,
Paleontologist who works out. You're like Indiana Jones.
I feel like Rachel's
I
jealous.
am like Indiana Jones.
Rachel's like, please just take my money and let me go.
Hey, how did baby shopping go?
Oh, it was great. We got everything that we needed. Oh, and Ross almost got something that wasn't on the list. A whore.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Paying for our stuff, and this saleswoman just started flirting with him. Can you believe that?
Well, did she know you two weren't married?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Phoebe's like, it's fine.
Flirting with a single man. We must alert the church elders.
You don't understand. You didn't see how brazen she was.
Sounds like you're a little jealous.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Little bit.
I just think it's wrong. Picking up some shop girl at Sluts R Us?
Yeah, she's definitely jealous. A little bit.
Are they hiring?
Hey, Phoebe. Fatty.
What the hell?
There's no way.
No way
There's
he
no
just
way.
said that.
Got a job interview. It's kind of a big deal, too. It's a lot more money, and I'd be doing data reconfiguration. And
I know someone who does that.
Yeah, him.
me, I do that. So, seriously, do I look okay? I'm a little nervous.
Oh, yeah, you look great.
Don't get your hopes up.
Phoebe, why would you say that?
Don't make a very good first impression.
That
Why
is
is-
so rude.
Why is Phoebe always saying stuff like this?
Are you serious?
Yes, when I first met you, you were like blah, 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 blah.
You're really gonna say this to him right before an interview, though?
Well, it's just like you're trying too hard, always making jokes, you know? You come off a little needy.
Wow.
Did you like me when we first met?
Chandler, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am gonna run away from you.
It's still better than what Phoebe did.
You said about me were really unfair, and I would like for you to give my bouillabaisse another chance.
I don't see any reason why I would do that to myself again.
Either eat it or be in it.
Oh,
Oh, Joey. Okay.
Spoon.
I'm torn between my integrity and my desire to avoid a beating. But I must be honest, your soup is abysmal.
oh no. Joey, don't
Joey,
say
that's
that.
not, that's not a good thing.
We should get out of here. There's a new class coming.
Welcome to Introduction to Cooking. Now, before we start, can anyone tell me the difference between
wait,
a
who is that?
hollandaise and a béarnaise sauce? Shallots, chervil, and most importantly, tarragon. It's very good. What's your name?
Monica.
Monica? You go to the head of the class.
Okay.
How serious are you about keeping Ben in your life?
Wow.
My son, pretty serious. Oh, hey,
Oh,
Katie.
oh, she's
what are you
here.
doing here?
Well, the delivery went out to you, and I realized they forgot this.
Must have been fairly obvious since it was the only thing left in your store.
Home deliveries aren't really part of my job description.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not what she's getting at, Ross.
I actually came here to ask you out.
oh, wow. Yeah, that sounds great.
I feel like
I'm just gonna put this back and pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, actually, I'm free now. You want to grab some coffee or?
Sure.
Horny bitch.
Oh!
No, you're a horny bitch. No, you're a horny bitch. You're a horny.
And she said that so loudly too.
Yeah, dang.
You guys
I don't
go
know how
have
I
a
feel
really good
about this.
time.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab my coat.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it's done to start talking about it.
I'm into S&M.
Oh my.
I'm not into anything weird. just normal sex. So I'm gonna grab my coat.
No, you had a good day, huh? Big commission.
so awkward.
Picked up a daddy.
Are you okay with this?
Oh, yeah.
It was nice to see you.
Oh, and it was great to see you, too. And you look fantastic. Although you missed a button.
Oh, actually,
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing there.
I will help you. How long before you have to leave?
An hour.
I can't help you.
What?
All right, we'll just do our best, okay? So let's say that I'm the interviewer and I'm meeting you for the first time. I'm Regina Phalange. Bing. What an unusual name.
Well, you should meet my uncle, Butter. I'll let myself out.
your fettuccine Alfredo looks a little dry. Did you use all your cheese?
When you say use, do you mean eat as a pre-cooking snack?
No.
And the cream? Okay. Let's move on.
All right.
Oh, something smells good over at Monica's station.
This is absolutely amazing. You've never made this before.
Oh, no. I don't know anything about cooking.
Wow, Monica. Why are you lying?
I had to ask someone what it was called when the water makes those little bubbles. Hats off to the chef.
I'm sorry, your mouth is full. I didn't hear what you said. Hats off to who now?
The chef.
That's right.
Stop focusing on what you don't do and focus on what you do.
What I do is manage to create an atmosphere of support for the people working with me.
I see. Just fight all your natural instincts and you'll be great.
Ah, Monica, my star student. You know, you called me that before, so I took the liberty of fashioning a star out of aluminum foil. Now, no pressure. You like my cookies? You give me the star. Wow, a star!
Monica.
I know you all hate me, and I'm sorry, but I don't care.
Monica.
Oh my God!
Oh.
This is
Oh, no.
amazing.
He did better
you
than
get
her.
an A.
I got an A? In school? Hey, I'm a dork.
No way, or his better.
I think you should give him your star.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh.
He doesn't even know what he's doing.
We're all
Monica.
beginners here. Nobody knows what they're doing.
I do.
Uh-oh.
I'm a professional
Here we
chef.
go.
Relax, it's not a courtroom drama.
If you're a professional chef, what are you doing taking Introduction to Cooking?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just that, I just got a really bad review.
Oh, Alessandro's. I love that place.
You do?
Oh, yes. You're an excellent chef. As a person, you're a little...
Oh, I'm totally crazy, but you like the food?
very...
Monica.
I don't stink.
I
I'm
don't
a
think
good
I've ever
chef.
seen Monica actually admit that before.
Whoa, I don't want to go. I'm having fun.
Did either of you pay for this class?
Hey, if my friend says it's time to go, it's time to go.
So let's talk a little bit about your duties.
Chandler.
My duties?
Now, you'll be heading a whole division, so you'll have a lot of duties.
I see.
But there'll be perhaps 30 people under you, so you can dump a certain amount on them.
There's no way. There's no way people say this.
We'll have a definite answer for you on Monday. But I think I can say with some confidence, you'll fit in well here.
Really?
Absolutely.
Nervous. You know, I've been told I come on too strong, make too many jokes, and then it was really hard to sidestep that duty thing. Duties?
There we go.
Oh, Chandler, stop.
Chandler.
Stop.
Pooh.
Oh, Chandler, stop.
Oh my God, this doesn't count. Okay, the interview was over. That was the real Chandler being in there. This is just some crazy guy out in the hall. Call security! There's a crazy guy out in the hall!
Oh my God, Chandler.
Pooh.
Oh no.
I look forward to your call.
How are you?
I'm fine, but that's not important. What's important is how is she?
Oh God.
Rachel, you gotta tell him.
We just had coffee.
Oh, coffee, a little rub under the table.
You not like Katie?
No, she was nice. I mean, she was a little slutty, but who isn't?
Well, I liked her.
Well, of course you did, Ross. You would date a gorilla if it called you Indiana Jones.
Wow. That's not fair.
Did you get like a fresh batch of pregnancy hormones today?
No, it's just that... All right, she was perfectly lovely.
Okay, so what's the matter?
I don't want you to date her.
Why? What, are you jealous?
Yes. And not because I want you to go out with me, because I don't want you to go out with anybody. And it's completely inappropriate, but I want you to be at my constant beck and call, 24 hours a day. I'm very sorry, but that is just the way that I feel.
Okay.
What?
Wow.
I won't date.
Oh, that's amazing, though. He did that.
Here, with you, all the time.
I'm being so unreasonable.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay.
At least she knows that.
You're allowed to be
Yeah.
unreasonable. You're having a baby.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're pressing the baby into my bladder, and now I have to pee.
Aw, dang. Aw.
We live together. You're having our baby. I'm not gonna see anybody else. Are you sure you don't want something more?
He just asked that.
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, Rach, I was just messing around. Like you did last night when I had to pee?
What?
I did that. I was just messing with you, too.
Nah, it's
There's no
gonna
way.
happen. There's no way.
There's
It's
no
gonna
way he was
happen.
actually joking.
That's just because I'm such a good messer.
Oh. The bathroom?
Right.
That I am shocked.
Okay.
That's really what happened.
There's
like
no
he
way.
literally, I cannot believe he was joking. There's no way he was really just joking.
Can anybody tell me what the difference between upstage and downstage is?
He doesn't know.
Yeah, Joey.
Yeah, this was a stupid idea.
Oh, that was the best ending. Joey literally just. Of course, he doesn't know.
We need to we need to talk about that Rachel and Ross scene, because I don't think Ross was joking. I know he said he was, but I don't think he was kidding.
I will say seriously, the whole way that played out, though, I just think seriously this season, I don't know why. I don't think it's like me trying to reach too much. I just think overall this season has been one that has shown Joey and Ross in just such a mature route in a way. Like the fact that Ross not only kind of gave Joey the heads up to like go out with Rachel, and he literally said, if Rachel likes you back, like, you know, I'll just have to deal with it. And then, you know, obviously Rachel's hormonal, and I do not think what she was asking was so unreasonable in a way considering the circumstance. But the fact that like he just so easily is like, okay, I'll give up dating, I'll give up whatever just to be with you 24/7. It's just, it makes me just think honestly, like, why in a way with the mom they had to go so hard into us not being there. Like I don't know what prompted them to feel that way, because everything that's shown at least of him makes it seem like he you know wants to be there for as much as he can. So it just, once again, it's not like I'm really upset. Like, you know, obviously they may not know like, you know, what the deal was with Ross and Rachel and I guess all that, but it definitely just makes me look at that moment just even more weird now, considering how aggressive Ross was about like doing whatever Rachel wanted. But yeah, I feel like episode 19 was a great recap episode. 2021 were probably the highlights for me overall. I really loved seeing especially Joey and just everything with him, like with the game show. I just thought that was such a funny idea. And the fact that like Ross and Chandler did not even like the game in the beginning, and then by the end they ended up loving it so much that like they all were like so into it. I just love that subplot line so much. And then Rachel in the baby shower, it was beautiful. I am surprised that obviously it could have happened off screen, but I just wish we got to see Monica getting acknowledgement from Rachel of like what a great baby shower she threw. It seemed like she put a lot of effort into it. So I don't know, I like when Phoebe and Monica were like saying like Rachel's mom should be thanking you for this. It definitely also made me think like, yeah, I feel like lots of people should in a way. Like when someone throws a pretty nice like baby shower like that. But, you know, like Cody and I were kind of saying in episode 20, it was really nice of the mom to ask Rachel, like, to offer her help to Rachel and Ross. But at the same time, it seemed like Rachel did not really want that in the beginning. But I get how she's feeling in a way where probably most moms feel like when they're having their first kid, where they just feel like they're not equipped to handle it. So I definitely do get like Rachel getting nervous and like not understanding lots of things that most people probably understand. She feels like she's not going to be fit to be a good mom and all that stuff. And I like how they like explore that away. And like by the end of that episode, Rachel learned a lot more about like being a mom, and just even with Ross helping with the flashcards and everything. And I think the speech Ross gave Rachel was just so sweet at the end there of like, you know, basically telling her she's going to be a great mom. I love that moment between them. And then, yeah, like Cody and I were talking about episode 21, it definitely is, I think, the most conflicted I've been, because like I love the fact that Ross accepted like Rachel's terms in a way of like what she wanted from him. I just wonder, like Cody was saying it earlier, like I also believe there's no way Ross could be joking when he was talking about that. It seems like they've been setting it up, and you know, but based on how they've done it this season, it's like twice now where they've kind of set up Ross and Rachel maybe, and then they just take it away. And especially with the Mona one, like that was very much in my face. Like I felt at least where I was just so angry, I think, at that moment, especially with the Mona stuff. So like they're setting it up again, and I feel like there's no way that they're gonna do the same thing they did with Mona, where something's gonna come into the picture and I guess ruin like Ross and Rachel possibly getting together. Because I feel like I know Rachel wants it. She keeps giving the looks, and maybe it's just because Jennifer Aniston, I feel like, is such a great actor in this season. Even the previous one, she's been amazing, but this one really, she's had a lot of plot lines revolve around her, and I feel like she's just done a great job with it. But I could clearly see the look she gives Ross, that like she wants to start something up again. But with Ross, I feel like he feels the same way, but I will admit it's a little bit harder for me to tell from like facial expressions and stuff how he's feeling. I mean, the fact that he was willing to go out with the girl, even though, you know, it was innocent, like, you know, it's not like they had to do anything, it was a date, but the fact that Ross was like, in a way, not opposing to like going out on a date with her and stuff, I feel like he may be thinking that the possibility of going with Rachel is just closed. Like, I feel like that may be why he is not feeling it as much as Rachel is. But even then, I feel like when he was talking to her about possibly them two being something more, I don't know, I can't imagine that actually being a joke. I feel like he subconsciously definitely feels like that's true, like what they are something more, but then he keeps thinking it's not going to work out, or maybe he thinks I'm going to screw up, or like something. Like, I feel like there's some reason that's like preventing him from fully getting there. And I just hope that that's resolved, I guess, in these next couple episodes, because I really feel like they're about to get together. So I'm curious if there was something, I guess, that's holding Ross back, because it seems that way to me at least. But overall, great episode. Sorry, I rambled on a little bit there. Cody, what did you think about them?
I mean, I'm kind of just going to repeat a lot of the stuff you said already. But, like, I think that the Ross and Rachel thing at the end there, I think what was happening, I agree with you. I don't think that Ross was joking. But, like, I think he got scared. Because how many times has he put himself out there for Rachel with his feelings, and she kind of pushed it to the side, right? And now this is the one time she actually kind of stopped and thought about it, and it scared him. You could see it in his eyes, like it scared him, and he was like, "Okay, well, I was just joking. Like, we're not doing that." I think what was great was the fact that it was a little bit of a callback to Rachel seeing Mona and Ross together. I didn't think about it until just now, but like, I feel like everything she said then is what she wanted to say when she saw the two of them. She just didn't have the courage to say it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, this was like the time where she was like, you know what? No, I'm going for it. Like, and I'm glad she did, because the thing is this, we knew as the viewers that Rachel still has feelings there. We knew this, like, all the way since the beginning of the season. Now it's like she's giving us just confirmation of it. And I'm glad she approached Ross with it, because I think there was no better time to do it. And I think that it's weird. I think that I like the fact that she acknowledged she was being unreasonable with the request of not dating anybody. Because technically speaking, to be fair, they are single. They are allowed to do whatever they want to do. But I do understand why Rachel...
even if you remember, though, like, Rachel went on that date with the other guy.
Right.
Ross said nothing. But Rachel also did it, yeah.
Right. And the thing is, I think maybe her going out with that guy needed to serve a purpose of her needing to get it out of her system in a way. Like, maybe that was like a, let me test the waters one last time sort of deal. Because I'm not going to lie, we have after if we watch these next 3 episodes tonight, which I'm assuming we will be, we only have 2 seasons left. We don't have a whole lot of time to play around with Ross and Rachel. They need to make a decision here. And if it happens at the end of this season, that'd be great. If it happens at the beginning of next season, that'd be great. I just think that there's no other alternative at this point. There's nobody that we've been introduced to for either Ross or Rachel, unless they're going with an angle of them being both single, and I just don't see that happening. So, I mean, I don't know. I think if any moment in their friendship or in their relationship or whatever would bring them closer together, it'd be this baby. Like, it really would. And I think it's just great that, like, Rachel acknowledged all that. Like, she's like, you know, I'm being unreasonable, and this guy loves me so much that he's willing to give this part of his life up for me. And I think that's such a... It's like a chivalry moment for Ross, too. Like, we kind of expect him to do those sort of things because that's how his character is. But at the same time, he wasn't obligated to say yes. He could have really went with it and said, you know what? I really like this girl. Like, I want to see where it goes with her. And I would have been okay with that for Ross because he's in all the right to do that. You know what I mean? Even though they're having a baby together, I have no doubt in my mind that even if Ross was dating somebody, he'd still be there for her regardless, whenever he's free and all that stuff like that. I think that this episode, this 21, kind of overshadowed the last 2. I really do. I think that it, like, there's so much more to talk about because it's like one of those things where, and you guys know this, okay? Since the beginning of the seasons and everything, I haven't been a huge fan of Ross and Rachel. You guys know that. I haven't been the biggest gung-ho, you know, supporter of it. But now I kind of am because it's like they're giving us these breadcrumb trails to where it's like it has to happen. You know what I mean? And I think Nick still appreciates it a little bit more than me. But I think that I'm growing to love this relationship because if you really go back into detail of everything, what worse could they go through? They've already gone through probably arguably some of the worst scenarios you can go through as a couple. Like, they've been through the fighting, they've been through the question of whether it's cheating or not, they've been through a lot of different things together, and I just don't see them separating and bringing it to a different relationship. We just don't have time. And if they did go at that angle, we wouldn't have enough time for, I think, at least for me to even like whoever they're dating. Honestly, I don't think we have enough time to get character development from whoever this other person is if they chose to do that. So it has to be Ross and Rachel at the end.
I am glad to see it, Cody. I mean, obviously, as you guys can probably tell, once again, this season has just been so investing for us. I know I keep saying it, but like, seriously, this season more than any other, I think just in how Cody and I normally record, we don't normally do so many friends back to back. But this season, just, you know, we both have just really wanted to keep seeing what happens next. And like Cody kind of alluded to, we probably are finishing the last 3 episodes tonight. It's very late for me. It's probably going to be a little bit late for Cody, but I feel like we both just kind of got to know what happens next. You know, especially considering all the breadcrumbs they've been leaving on. You know, I feel like depending on what happens in the finale, we might talk about it right after. We might wait a day like we did with episodes 13 through 16. I don't know yet. We'll see how it all ends up working out. But I will say, if it, once again, like kind of Cody and I both already said, if they're just not together by the end of this finale or about to get together like in the beginning of season 9, then I don't know if they really have a chance of being together, and they might just either be single or maybe they'll date around. But like, you know, it would feel very weird to me if that's just what happens. And I'm really trying to like be a little more accepting, if that makes sense, of like, maybe they don't have to be together. It's not like everyone has to be with someone in particular. Like, you know, everyone can find love in different ways, but just with how these characters have been set up, I really feel like, just like with Chandler and Monica, I love them together. I really feel like they're meant for each other. To be honest, for me, I just feel like Rachel and Ross have the same kind of chemistry where like they are a little bit more toxic in some ways. They definitely, you know, have some insecurities that I feel like they're going to work through. But I really do feel like, especially at this point, considering how much they've grown since they were last together, it just feels like this moment right now is like the perfect moment. So once again, I'm assuming they're going to get together. I'm pretty sure Cody does as well. That's kind of our predictions going into the finale. But yeah, this season's been amazing so far. I cannot wait to see how this finishes. But hope you guys enjoy this reaction. Anything else you want to say, Cody?
Nope, that's it.
Well, we will see you guys for the finale, but hope you guys enjoy the reaction. We'll see you in the next one.